splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about Saturday night. Hi, and welcome back to BKTV. This is The View from Here, and I am Brian Karem. It is May 20th, 2026, and today Donald Trump wants you to know just how great the country is. By God, he is after it to make sure that we're all safe. We all have great food. We all are easy to pay all of our bills. There is nothing on earth better than Donald Trump being in office because our life is like heaven. Oh, it's so sweet. Hit it.
Gotten everything. The thing that we have now, the only thing that's really of great concern, two things. Beef is coming down. And the reason is they put restrictions on beef under the Biden administration, and it takes a while to settle that, but prices are down. But the big thing is, of course, energy. We had the energy way down, but I had to do a journey to Iran. I had to say, you know, we just hit the best markets. By the way, the stock market today is at the highest it's ever been, and we've had 59 of them, 59 days out of a very short period of time where the stock market hit all-time highs. So we have an all-time high stock market. We have all-time high job numbers. We have 401ks just hit the highest number they've ever been. So many of you have 401ks. That means you're richer than you've ever been. And we're doing really well. But they came up with this word, affordability, but it's them that caused the problem. And they used that word, Senator, they used that word right from the beginning.
They used it from... All right. Donnie, I hear you, brother. You know, all-time great. None of this is true, by the way. Of course, it doesn't matter that the stock market is at a record level since most Americans don't play the stock market. But never mind math. Donald is never good with math. But the Democrats made up the word affordability. What a crock. By the way, Donald Trump is great at telling you how great it is when it isn't so great because people are having to work 1, 2, 3 jobs just to make ends meet. But I want you to listen to him now versus how he spoke then when he was on the campaign trail. This is what he promised all of America that he hasn't delivered on because he's blaming Joe Biden. It'll be better since day one when I'm in. Just listen to him on the campaign trail. Hit it.
Kamala Harris is killing the American dream.
Kamala Harris claims to support the middle class, but across the board, the middle class suffers under Kamala Harris's radical policies and agendas. Gasoline, electricity, airfare, groceries, housing, car insurance, and even school lunch costs have surged under Kamala Harris.
Starting on day one, we will defeat inflation quickly and we will make America affordable again. We're getting your prices way down. I will cut your energy costs in half. We will make America the dominant energy producer in the world by far. We will create the biggest, greatest, and strongest middle class in the history of our country. In short, it will be a national economic renaissance. It's time for the working man and woman to finally catch a break. We are going to bring back the American dream bigger, better, and stronger than ever before.
Well, the American dream still remains a dream, certainly not a reality, as all of those things are up even more under Donald Trump. Are you feeling it yet, folks? Well, you know who actually is doing better because of the new Donald Trump administration? Why, that might be Donald himself. Let's listen to Andrew Feinberg inside the White House Brady briefing room asking a question that really cuts to the quick. The fact that Donald Trump's making a boatload of money as president. Hit it.
The president's financial disclosures were released recently, and they showed a lot of stock trades in companies that he has talked up at events, official events at the White House, on his True Social account, sometimes even putting the stock ticker symbols in his posts and encouraging people to buy their stock. Americans, according to recent polling, are increasingly describing the president as corrupt. And trading stocks...
This is a hell of a question.
Thank you, sir.
It is a hell of a
trading
question,
individual
isn't
stocks
it?
is something that you said that public officials should not be able to do when you ran for Senate all those years ago. And yet the president, who arguably has access to more non-public information than your average senator, is not only buying and selling individual stocks either through his trust.
Okay. What's the question?
The question, sir, is how can you and your administration argue to Americans that you're cleaning up corruption, you're preventing fraud, you're fighting the sorts of things that harm people and people's financial situations, when the president seems to be talking up stocks that he owns, selling them, and enriching himself?
Okay, so here, let me answer your question here. That was a doozy. Before I answer your question, I want to just observe there are different ways to ask a question.
Stop. We don't give a damn about what you think, J.D. Vance, about the ways to ask a question. Sure, it was a long-winded question. That's Andrew. God bless him, but he was taking the right tack. And the real question is, J.D., you called him corrupt before. Why aren't you calling him corrupt now? For all the reasons that Andrew underlined, Donald Trump is making money off of his corrupt regime, and so are you. By the way, if there's anyone to blame for all this, it isn't a reporter asking a question. According to Donald Trump, it's still all Biden's fault and the Democrats, because they haven't done anything worth a damn for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Hit it.
You go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. So do you think if Democrats were to take control of Congress again, they would immediately begin the impeachment process?
I think if Democrats took control of the Congress, I think that, and let's say took control of the country, I think that this country's finished. These people are sick. They suffer from Trump derangement syndrome, but really they have bad policy. They have horrible policy. They cheat on elections. They get elected by cheating on elections. But
all right. Yeah, guess what? No one cheated on any election, although you did try. But as far as they have no ideas and they're sick and they're horrible and the country will be finished, well, then what's your great idea, Donald Trump? Tell me, please, what is your fantastic idea that's going to help out the United States? You're not going to believe it, folks. Hit it.
My most exciting is the reflecting pool between the Washington Monument and the Washington Monument Lincoln Memorial. It's 2,500 feet long by almost 200 feet wide. It's a massive structure, if you think of it. It's taller than the tallest building in the world. If you sat the building down, the tallest building in the world would not reach the end of it. It's a very big thing.
Wow, what a great idea, Donnie, the reflecting pool. Gosh, he's working so hard for us, coming up with these great ideas that he just won't even have time to do anything in his own life, like, go to his son's wedding. Hit it.
Congress.
Are you attending your son's wedding this weekend, by the way?
He'd like me to go, but it's going to be just a small little private affair, and I'm going to try and make it. I'm in the midst. I said, this is not good timing for me. I have a thing called Iran and other things. That's one I can't win on. If I
just
do it,
stop. Just stop. What? Your son's wedding isn't good timing for you? Who cares? It's your son's wedding. Nobody's going to get upset with you if you go to your son's wedding. Meanwhile, Donald Trump wants you to know that all these great ideas that he's coming up with will help the country. But according to the vice chair of the GOP, Blake Moore, there really is a hidden agenda in the GOP government, and it doesn't have anything to do with you. Hit it.
You honor sacrifice not just with words, but with action. And that's where a clear contrast is. Our Republican priority will always be to be putting government ahead of Americans.
There you go. You heard it right there. Putting government ahead of Americans. That's the GOP. That's what Donald Trump is about. And you heard it from the vice chair of the GOP. Case closed as far as I'm concerned. Donald Trump and his minions don't give a crap about you. They only care about them and their government. But a reminder to everyone, this is the government of, by, and for the people. It's our government. They work for us. They're our employees, and we can fire them. And we damn well should if anyone thinks that they're putting their self-interest above the interest of the nation. End of story. But, at least Donald Trump has that wonderful slush fund out there for all the people in January 6th who support him. And there is one person in particular who says he's going to take advantage of it. No, I am. No, definitely I am. I mean, by the very lists of everything that you can do. Did your government wrong you? Did you lose work time? Did you have to go to court? Yeah, all of those things. So, as I said yesterday, I will be filing for some money from the government. I doubt I'll get it, but you know who wants to get some? Well, that'd be that pillow guy, Mike Lindell. Hit it.
We actually put into the government a couple months ago through following a process that they told us about then. Now, this is new, and we are actually going to get it out there. I don't care which comes first to help my employees that lost millions upon millions of dollars. We had 3 third parties look and do an evaluation of My Pillow, what it was prior to all these attacks and what it is now, and all of them averaged $400 million that it cost the brand and cost.
Stop. You think he's going to get it, folks? Maybe it's because Mike Lindell is just an asshole. Could be, but I think I will file. What the hell? I can't wait to see what those 5 commissioners appointed by Todd Blanche try to tell me when I tell them I've lost because of the government. I had to go to court because of the government. And I enjoy the very spectacle of seeing that happen in court. And I encourage everyone in the White House press, including my friends Jim Acosta and, I don't know, many others in the first administration who had to suffer through Donald Trump, particularly those who had to go through, court to keep their press pass. I would encourage them to file. In fact, I encourage everyone in the nation to file who's been wronged by the government. Let's see how that works out. At least we'll flood the system. And that's what Donald Trump likes to do, is flood the zone. And he also likes to intimidate. And one of the people he's been able to intimidate more than anyone else is the media. And as we close today, let us look at one person who will no longer be a voice against Donald Trump, a comedian, someone who goes on late night and makes fun of Donald Trump. Trump can't handle it anymore. So let's take one last look and a shout out to Stephen Colbert for not only being funny, but being damn right on target as he does it. Hit it.
I like to give good news when we can give good news, and I have some wonderful news for my MAGA viewers. The Trump golden cell phone has finally arrived after a 9-month delay. Now, the only Trump item more disappointing after a 9-month wait was Eric. You know, I've said a lot of mean things about Eric over the years. As for the phone, let's be clear, this thing sucks. When they announced the phone last year, the Trumps promised it would be made in the USA, but now that it's here, brace yourself. It is no longer made in the USA. The website now just says, designed with American values in mind. Oh, that's fine. That's close. No. Hey, that's close enough, okay? It's just like Arby's slogan, we have the meats in mind.
Look, I'm not going to try and top Stephen Colbert, but I will say I like that little hand gesture he gave there. Very Johnny Carson-esque. Oh. So anyway, with that said, this is The View from here. I am Brian Karem. It is May 20th, and that's the way it is. We'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope your experience was most triumphant. Anyway, we do post on this channel daily. We have new segments coming, fresh interviews as well. And as always, we'll be tackling the hard issues and taking a deep look into politics, journalism, and anything else that catches our fancy. So anyway, please like, subscribe, comment, and of course, as Anita Ward would sing to us all, ring my bell, ring my, well, you know what I mean. Be excellent to everyone.